Now, in this video, I'm going to cut the BS and give you a 100% legit way to get rich. Now, when I say legit get rich, that means it's going to take time. Unfortunately, when you hear about these get rich quick, or you're going to get rich in a year, you could get rich in 2 years, all of those schemes right there, I mean, they can be legit, but it comes with so much risk, especially from people that don't know anything about the stock market, from people that don't know anything about investing, those people that's going inside and following those strategies that they're teaching you how to get rich quick. Those new investors, I promise you, I've seen it. I've talked to those people that's trying to get rich quick. They're following strategies that would usually work. But since you're a new investor, you're a newbie, it comes with so much risk that you're not going to be able to keep up and you're going to lose money. Now, I'm going to give you guys a no BS way. I'm giving it to you the real spill way in this video on how you can get rich. It's going to take time, but it's going to work, because me, myself, growing up, I didn't have anyone to teach me about investing, about the stock market, about shares, about options, about anything like that. But I was always tech savvy. So I was always inside the next tech thing that came out. So when Robinhood came around, and where you could buy stocks from your phone, from an app, and it's zero commission, that's when I really bought in. I dug deep and I started to research stocks. Now, that took me some time to learn every single thing. And if I had to start over today, if I had to start over today, it would take me legit half the time to get back to where I am right now. It would take me half the time just from knowledge alone. That's number one, guys. Knowledge is the key thing to getting rich. You have to know what you're doing. I'm going to give you everything I learned in this video. I'm going to give you the top stocks, and I'm going to give you the best investing strategy to get rich. Might not be rich tomorrow, might not be rich at the end of the year, definitely won't get rich overnight. But if you stick to these key strategies, I promise you that you will have a nice size account and you will be rich in your investing journey. Now, to new investors, you guys that's trying to get rich quick, I hear it all the time. They're asking me, they're looking for the next big stock. What is the next big stock? I heard of this company. Hey, what you think about this company? If you gotta ask me, what does this company do? What do you think about this company? If you don't know anything about that company yourself, it's too small for me, right? Unless you're walking up to me asking me about the FANG stocks, which is the number one thing I'm gonna bring you guys in this video. If you ask me about these smaller companies that's penny stocks or have never even heard of, haven't even been in existence for more than 5 or 10 years, I'm fine. It's too risky for my blood. It's too risky for my money. I'm trying to grow my money. So stop asking me. So stop trying to find the next Apple. Stop trying to find the next Meta. Stop trying to find the next Netflix, and just buy Apple. Just buy Meta. Just buy Netflix. These companies alone is absolutely killing it, guys. So the first thing I'm going to tell you guys is invest inside companies that you actually use and companies that you actually own. If you own a Google phone, buy Google. If you own a Microsoft device, buy Microsoft stock. If you own an Apple phone, an iPhone, buy Apple stocks. If you own Nikes, Jordans, buy Nikes. If you use Amazon every single day, if a package is showing up of Amazon at your house every single day, 3 times a week, if a package of Amazon is showing up at your house and you do not own one single share of Amazon, you are doing something wrong. You guys, I promise you, if you start to invest inside of companies that you actually use, that you actually own, you will become a successful trader, successful investor, right? You do not have to look for the next big Amazon. Just invest inside of Amazon. Just invest inside of Apple. If we pull up Apple right here, you guys can see that over the last year alone, Apple's up 34%. Let's make this bigger. Apple's up 34%. Over the last 5 years, Apple's up 213%. And over the last 10 years, Apple's up 664%. And that's just in the last 10 years alone, all the way back to 2015. That is 66.4% every single year. Why are you looking for the next app? Invest into Apple. That is what's going to make you money. Stop trying to find the next big hit, because guys, I'm telling you right now, if you're investing, I said 100 people are looking for the next big stock, and they actually find the next big stock that do pretty good that week, that month, that year, the next 2 years, they found it. So they continue to look for the next big stock as they become investors. They're investors. They continue to look for the next big stock. But over time, as they continue to look for the next big stock, and Apple's going up 66.4% every single year, they're going to be hitting and missing, and then missing, and then missing, and then hit, and then miss. 10 of those people are going to get really good at finding the next big stock. And those 10 people are going to make a lot of money because they became really good at it. But realistically speaking, the other 90% of those people, the other 90 people are going to lose money within 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, and they're going to blow their account looking for the next big stock. Compared to people, investors like me and you that's investing inside of Apple, Microsoft, Google, Facebook, Amazon, consistently growing our accounts over time, we're going to make a lot of money to where we don't have to worry about anything at all. Now, this is called the FANG stocks. The FANG stocks is pretty much a Meta, which is used to be Facebook. It's Meta. Let's make this a little bigger. It's Meta, Apple, Amazon, Netflix, and Google. So this is the FANG stocks. They didn't change it because Meta changed their name from Facebook to Meta, but it's still the FANG stocks. These stocks right here pretty much carrying the S&P 500. Now, this is very heavy inside of the tech industry. That's the only thing about these companies right here, is that if you only invest inside of this is very tech heavy. But I'm going to show you guys a very simple trick, a very simple strategy to diversify your money so you don't get only caught up in the tech industry. Because in the tech industry, when it runs up, boy, oh boy, do it run up. But when they have a pullback, they pull back. But the only thing about the tech industry is that when they do recover from a recession or so when they do recover from, like, let's say we had a recession or anything like that, tech companies usually recover the quickest. That's the only thing about it, that when they run, they run. When they pull back, but they also recover the quickest from economic events. So we go back here and we're looking at Apple. Apple's up 666% in a year. We're looking at Netflix. Netflix right here is up to $1,000 per share. Right now it's at $999 per share. Completely insane. If we was to look at the other one, Google over the last year up 20%. The last 5 years up 142%. The last 10 years up 538%. Now we can look at the any of the top FANG stocks. So that's why those stocks I'm pretty sure you guys don't own. You guys use Google, you guys use Apple, you guys use Microsoft. Pretty sure you guys use Netflix. Those are stocks that you guys actually own, right? But the key thing is that you have to consistently invest inside the stock market, and that's called dollar cost average. That's the part number 2. You guys have to dollar cost average inside the stock market. Basically what that means is consistently invest, whether if that's $5 a day, $10 a day, $20 a day, however much you want per day, per week. Let's say if you want to invest only on the 1st and 15th, or whenever you get paid, $100 on the 1st of the month, $100 on the 15th of the month. That's cool. As long as you consistently invest inside the stock market, that is called dollar cost averaging. So sometimes you're going to be overpaying for a stock. Sometimes you're going to be underpaying for a stock. But overall, it's going to average out right in the middle. And you guys will see your money go up over time. So a quick example of that, let's take a look at Apple. All right, so this is Google right here. So sometimes on Google, if we zoom all the way out, this is the daily chart. Sometimes you're going to be overpaying for a stock. Sometimes you're going to be overpaying for a stock up here. This is the stock price, these bars. And then when it pull back, sometimes you're going to be underpaying for a stock. Overpaying, underpaying. So over averages, over these yellow lines, this yellow line right here is the average. This would pretty much be your account balance right here. So while sometimes you're overpaying for a stock, and then when it pull back, this is your account balance, the yellow line. And as you can see, the yellow line is going up, and it's going to continue to go up over time. Sometimes you're going to be outperforming it. Sometimes you're going to be in line with it. If you time it perfectly, you'll be right in line with it. Sometimes you'll be outperforming Google by dollar cost averaging, like right here, and right here, you'll be outperforming Google. And sometimes right now you'll be underperforming Google, but you will still have made money, guys. You will still have made a lot of money. And that's the difference in between being an investor and the trader, is that when you're investing, you continue to invest and you grow your amount over time, and you're going to make a lot of money. So when you're growing your account over time, you accumulate hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of shares. So now that you got all of these shares, you're a good investor. Other than buying options, guys, once you are good investors and you grew your account to a good size, now you can start to sell options. So now you're on the other side of the option train, and you have a mathematically edge on your favor, other than being 90% of option traders end up losing money, now you're on the 90% of option traders end up making money from selling options. So when you get hundreds of shares, you can start to create income versus the shares that you have inside of your portfolio or on shares that you want to own. That is called the real strategy that I've been teaching inside the Patreon. Now we come over right here. I've been selling, this is my option premiums. I've been selling options for quite some time now. This is just this year. February is not over yet, but I should generate around $5,000 each month from just selling options on the shares that I already own. So I made $6,000 the first month. I should make around $4,000 this month right here in February, bringing my total to around $10,000 or around $5,000 every single month. That is amazing income, and it's very simple that I've been showing everyone inside of the Patreon, inside the Dream Team. I only have 4 spots remaining. I'm trying to keep it super small so that when we do our Zoom calls every single Sunday, I can answer every single question and it's not overcrowded. So I want to keep this small. Only 4 spots left. I teach you guys the wheel strategy, how to sell calls, sell cash secure puts, sell cover calls, put credit spreads, things like that. We talk about that every single Sunday. And if you guys did want to join the Lucid Dreamers right here for just around $10.20 a month, you'll gain access to all of my pro day traders. I have 3 pro day traders in there right now that post their day trades every single day. You'll be a part of a community of investors that want to be financially free, just like me and you. And then you'll also get my technical analysis, like when I do a technical analysis on Apple like this, and every single time I buy and sell a stock. If you guys want to check that out, you can join the Lucid Dreamer Roll. If you guys do want to learn how to sell options, you can join the Dream Team. But now, let's go back to Seeking Alpha. Now, the first thing that I told you guys, that one of the negatives about only investing inside the FANG stocks is that it's super heavy inside of the tech industry. And the only way that you could diversify your account, not the only way, the easiest way that you could diversify your account is by investing inside an ETF. Now, one of the ETFs I'm going to bring you guys is VOO. Now, VOO is the S&P 500 ETF. It tracks the S&P 500. Last year alone, they're up 20%. Last 5 years, they're up 80%. Last 10 years, they're up 185%. Easy money. Now, here's the thing about VOO. If you click on their holdings and scroll down, you guys can see that they have 508 different companies inside of their portfolio. These are their top 10. Apple, Microsoft, Nvidia, Amazon, Google, Tesla, Broadcom, Berkshire Hathaway. These are their top 10 holdings, covering around 36% of their portfolio. But they have 508 different holdings inside their portfolio, and this is their diversification. So other than you only having 100% in technology, now you only have 31% in technology. You have 13% in financials, 11% in consumers, 10% in healthcare, 9% in communications, 7% in industrials, and consumer defense, energy, utilities, real estate, things like that. So just by investing inside this one stock right here, you do not have to buy a full share. You could only buy $5, $10, $15 worth if you want to. So if you continue, I buy $20 worth of VOO every single day. Me personally, I buy $20 worth of VOO every single day. So if you want to be a little bit more safe, you can invest inside an ETF, and over time, you're going to make a lot of money and also collect dividends from VOO. Now, if you did want to be a little bit more risky, you could look at QQQ. Now, QQQ, if we look at their holdings, actually, let's look at their summary. QQQ is up 23%. Last 5 years, they're up 128%. And last 10 years, they're up almost 400%, but 385%. That's 38.5% every single year for the last 10 years. Crazy. They have 102 different holdings in their portfolio, and this is their top 10 holdings. But as you can see it on their diversification, 50%, more than 50% of them, in fact, 52% of it is in technology. If you did want to be more aggressive, you guys can invest inside of QQQ. If you want to be a little bit less aggressive, you guys can invest inside of VOO. But yeah, guys, that's the easiest strategy to cutting all the BS. This is what I do. I buy $40 worth of QQQ every single day. I buy $20 worth of VOO every single day, and then I buy my FANG stocks: Apple, Microsoft, Nvidia, Amazon. Then I diversify inside. That is my base. That is those 2 ETFs. Those technology companies is my base. Proven track record over the last 10, 15, 20 years to grow their account. I could tell you many reasons, like Microsoft. Microsoft have stock buybacks every single year. When they're buying back stocks that's out there, that makes the stocks that I own in my portfolio more valuable because there's less stocks out there floating around. And when Microsoft buying back stocks, they're buying up $500 million worth of stock buybacks, making my shares more profitable. So if we was to take a quick look at Microsoft MSFT, this is the daily chart going all the way back. Let's go all the way back. All the way. We can't even go that far back. It only goes up. Microsoft, from here, 2018, we haven't even went back 10 years yet. It only goes up. So you find you a good quality company that has stock splits, good quality company that have stock buybacks like Microsoft, and a good quality company that has been growing for the last 10, 15, 20 years. Invest inside of those, gonna make a lot of money. That is my base. Once you have your base, then you can start to buy smaller stocks. Then you can try to find the next big stock, because if you hit, you hit. If you miss, you're not too worried about it, because your solid foundation of your portfolio is making more money than you're going to lose by missing out on that smaller company. That's it. And then once you continue to grow your shares and get to 100 shares, start to sell options versus your shares. And then you can generate thousands of dollars of income every single month, just like how I'm doing, just like I'm showing my dream team members how to do it inside the Discord. But this is the easiest way, no BS. I'm not bringing you guys the next top stock. I'm not bringing you guys the next earnings report that's coming up that's going to make this stock 10x. I don't have to do that. Why? Because this content is boring. Investing inside of Apple, Microsoft, Google, Amazon, talking about these companies are boring because people already felt like they missed out. It's a good quality company that's going to go up 10, 15, 20% every single year, while some of these other hot companies is going up 50% in 3 months. That's what's entertaining on YouTube. But if you hit, you hit. Over time, you're going to end up losing money by something happening inside the market, and it's going to crash, and you guys are going to be like, dang, I should have sold. With Apple, there's never an opportunity where you said I should have sold. With Google, there's never an opportunity where you said I should have sold. There are plenty of opportunities where if something happens inside the market, you would have been betting yourself saying, dang, I wish I had bought more on this dip. Dang, I wish I would have bought more on this dip. Not, dang, I wish I would have sold. So yes, it's the boring side of investing, but it's the no BS way to actually become rich inside the stock market. It's proven. I guarantee it, if you talk to anyone that's making content a no BS way, they're gonna say, buy these ETFs. That's the only thing you need to do. Set it up, forget it. Don't worry about it. That's how you become rich. Now, if you want to be rich tomorrow, I can show you that too. But it's gonna take some risk, and that risk is gonna come with either some good opportunities, or you're gonna have to start all the way over and take another risk further down in the future. Both of them can work. One of them is just a lot more riskier. But yeah, guys, let me know what you think about this down in the comment section. I can't wait to see what you guys say. Let me know, have you ever bought a company, a stock, a symbol that you had no idea what this company did? You just got a hot tip from a friend. You just got a hot tip from the internet. Some blog post popped up, or it ran up 20%. You was like, dang, it's up 20%. Let me go ahead and buy this one. But you had no clue about what this company did. Let me know if you ever did that down in the comment section. Can't wait to check that out. And if you guys do want to join the Patreon, that link is going to be down in the pinned comment section. It's going to be down in the description. Join the Patreon, join the Dream Team while you're still available. But other than that, guys, I'm Zeke, bringing you the Dream Green Show. I'm out. Peace.